Hi guys, today I'm going to be recreating this look which I've been wearing for a while if you guys have been following me on Instagram, and the picture just shown was without eyeliner so it can look cute either way. So for my face, which I've already done, I've got the Burt's Bees Wild Cherry Lip Balm and the Dollar Mixtures Bubblegum Lip Jelly just to prep my lips. And then for my primer, I've got the Prime Illuminating Face Primer, which I got on Fragrance Direct, I do believe. And then for foundation, I've got the New Look Pure Colour Liquid Foundation in the shade 05 Honey, followed by the concealer by LA Girl Pro in the shade Warm Honey. And then for the bronzer, I have my MUA Make Mosaic Bronzer in Sunkissed Glow shade 2, followed by some blusher by Revolution. This is, well, Makeup Revolution shall I say, in the shade Hot, and MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter in the shade Iridescent Gold. Also already done my brows, and I'm using the Brow Benefit Dip Brow Stuff in the shade 5, and just some clear mascara by Natural Collection to keep those set. For the freckles, I'm going to be using a combination of the Brow again and the Freedom Dip Brow Pomade stuff in medium brown, and just kind of dotting them across my face in various shapes and sizes, I guess, just kind of depending on how big the brush will go, how big the brush will allow them, I suppose. They do look a little bit harsh now, but just so you know, later on they're going to get dabbed down a little bit, and then further on, I think near the end of the video, the powder that I'm going to be setting will kind of just blend it in a little bit more too. So I've already done one eye off camera, but I'm going in with the concealer again that I showed earlier, just as a sort of sticky base to keep the eyeshadows adhered to, I suppose. Following on with this eyeshadow by, I think, MUA again in the shade 16 Matte, which sadly, before I could completely finish, I dropped on the floor and now it's dead. So yeah, I'm just dusting that over just to set the sticky base. And now I'm going into my Makeup Obsession Customize palette, and I finally got it engraved with my YouTube name, and these are the colours that I have in my palette. We're going in with this warm brown shade in the shade Alba. I forgot to show the name there, and just putting that as a transitional colour rather in the crease, just to smoke everything out and make it easier for colours to blend on top. Then just going on top of that with a darker brown shade in the shade Oak, just to deepen it a little bit more and smoke it out. Adds just a little bit more depth and dimension as well. Next up, we've got this nice kind of orangey shade, I guess. This is the peach inspiration for the title of this video, and that is in the shade Burnt, and I'm going all over the lid with that on kind of like a flat, I don't know, shader brush, is that what they're called? I don't know terminology. And then for the inner corner, I'm using a sparkly pink shade in the colour Scene, just to add some reflection and some light, drawing some light into the eye and making it a little bit brighter. Also, it goes quite well with the orange, I think. They pair quite nicely together. And I'm just blending everything together with whatever's left on the fluffy brush there, and I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the lower lash line, so I'm just going to speed through this for you guys. As you can see, I'm just going in with a mixture of all those colours, kind of just dipping back and forth, affecting things a little bit more, kind of going over things, blending them out, adding more pigment where I need, and you know, just doing what you need to do to try and get a good looking eye. Next I've got this eyeshadow thing. It's like a pigment, it's called the Trust Dust. Don't know who it's by, but it's in the shade Apricot, and I got it in like Asda quite a few years ago. It's just a really pretty shimmery peachy shade. I'm just blending that out. For some reason I couldn't blend it very well on this side, so you can see like a little bit of a strip, but it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It was quite alright. I fixed it a little bit later before I actually went outside anyway, so yeah. And then I'm going in with the They're Real push-up liner by Benefit, which is like that gel weird thing. I've done a first impressions on it and a haul of it. If you guys want to see that, I'll link that somewhere. She said, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Just going in with the Bad Gal Lash, also by Benefit, for my mascara today. I'm just popping in some white eyeliner in my waterline, which is I think by NUA in Snow White. I don't do this very often, I don't like it in my eyes really, but I thought it looks pretty, but my eyes get kind of watery very quickly. Then I'm just going to set the whole face using my Natural Collection loose powder in Neutral Translucent. As I said earlier, this is also going to kind of dampen down some of those aggressive freckles. I think I've also got it on the screen as well. So yeah, this is just going to calm everything down, set my face, because I've got kind of like an oily combo skin. So I need to set my face, otherwise I look even greasier than I usually do after the day's finished. I am going quite ham with that powder. And now I'm just going back with that loose pigment, which was that Trust Dust stuff, and I'm kind of just sprinkling it over my face on the high points, just as an extra highlighter. That's just on my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. On to the final stage, which is the lips. I'm using MAC's Beat Lip Liner to line my lips and fill it all in. It's a nice purpley shade. Followed by this really nice sheer lipstick by Lancome Paris, which I can't find anywhere. My mum had it for years and she gave it to me, and so I've had it for years, and I don't know what the range is called. I don't know if you can still get it at all, but it is very, very pretty. So I'm just slathering that all over my lips. As you can see, it adds a bit more pigment, but it makes the whole look kind of glossy and shiny, which I was going for. And then just to ombre that a little bit, I'm going to get this Smashbox lip gloss, which came in a Christmas set last year, I believe, in the shade Pout, which is a lovely pink glossy shade. And I'm just popping that on the centre of the lips and kind of smushing my mouth together and blending that as best as I can to give a little bit of a gradient on my lips. And this is it. This is the look. Time for some pretentious modelling. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you recreate this, do let me see on Instagram, which is at WolfHouseStorm, or Twitter, which is at SapphireBrains. All my handles to my social media you can find in the description, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye!